Smoked it. Is that not cool? I mean, crushed it. Kind of my rule is a swim jig is really similar to spinnerbait fishing. But there's times that you go spinnerbait fishing, the water might be a little bit too clear or the wind might not be blowing. What the swim jig is a finesse spinnerbait. Gosh, I love it. Right in the, he wanted it. You know, I did something a little bit different. Get this, that hook gets them. I did something a little bit different on that cast. You know, I've been just reeling it, but I saw a bed up there and I'd already made one cast reeling, which, you know, depending on the water, if the water's pretty clear and there's not a lot of, you know, stuff to throw around, I like to just reel it, you know, pretty quick. But when I get around something, you know, a bush like that right there, a bed, cattails or whatever, you know, I'm gonna pump that bait. You're gonna see me reeling it, but I'm pumping it. And what that's doing is making that jig just move. And I really like to reel it. And when I get around a high percentage place and then pump it 3 or 4 times, because it changes the cadence of that jig. And I mean, if they're hungry and they want to eat it, they're going to come get it. But stuff, you know, just that little pump will trigger and get that reaction, we'll get that reaction strike. Let me show you what I think makes the Mobster a little different and why I like it. Number one is the head design. Look at that. Straight, nose pointed there. The line tie is way out in front. And what that does is it just literally like parts the grass. And you see those flanges, the real wide eyes? What happens is if you hit like a lily pad or grass, it actually will kick that up, turn it to one side and let it go over. It just makes it where it's just another weedless feature. To me, the weed guard's perfect. You know, on a swim jig, you don't need a really, really thick weed guard, but you still need enough weed guard to be able to deflect off, you know, cover. And it's just right. I mean, it's just right. And then look at the hook. That is a big hook. And that's what I like. When I'm throwing a swim jig, I'm fishing for big fish. And I need a big hook. You know, I think one of the things that I really like about the Mobster in general is just the colors we have. I mean, they're realistic. Like this looks like a perch. And you know, I'm gonna get a lot of bites throwing it. Come here, come here. That fish did not want to bite it. But when I came over the top of him, just that little pop right there got him to bite. You know, the next time you're out, you know, water's a little too clear for a spinnerbait. Wind's blowing today, but the wind's not blowing for you. You need that finesse moving bait. You need to try the Mobster Swim Jig. It's in my boat all year round. But in the summertime, like I always have a rod laid out with a swim jig on it.